friends, Miss Kausen here. Since we've been talking about plants, I thought that I could show you my family's garden. I'm also going to show you some plants that are growing from food scraps in the kitchen, so you might be able to try this at home even if you don't have seeds. Let's go outside. So here are some plants. There's even little flowers on them. What do you think the flowers do for our plants? So look, what do you think these plants are here? Yep, they're strawberries. What do you notice about the plant? How do you think it grew? Now over here, for this plant, I want you to notice what's different about this plant. And try to guess what it is. Here's a little hint. What do these look like? Over here you can see there's little flowers. So this is a blueberry plant. Now we got this plant from a nursery already started for us. So we didn't start this from a seed or from a fruit or vegetable scrap. Alright, now this plant is not a berry. So you can tell already it looks quite a bit different. So what do you think it is? Here's one I cut off last night because I ate some of it. Now I'll show you this one did come from some food scraps. So these are green onions. So I'll show you, this one came from food scraps because we had some green onions for our food. And it actually came from the store with these roots here. Now these are new roots that have grown into the ground. Do you know what roots are for? What do you think they're for? If you said anything about getting water to the plant or nutrients from the soil, that's exactly what they're for. So this part right here is kind of what we planted in the ground. This part right here where it goes up to the white. So we got from the store, it came with these roots, and then it had a big long green part like these ones, right here. And then we cut this part off, chopped it, and put it in our dinner. And we kept this little end part and planted this in the ground. You can start them in a little cup of water. And I can show you a picture of that. I'll insert a picture. I don't have any of those starting right now. And then when they started getting some more roots and things and started to sprout, you can see, well, this part had grown, but I used it for dinner last night, and you can see there's this new one sprouting right here too. And when you start to see that, you can plant it in soil and it'll grow new green onions for you. So that's how you don't even need a seed, and you can get a nice little plant that keeps growing more food for you. And these ones are really easy and they grow really fast. And if you want to see just how fast they grow, look at these guys. These are also green onions. I don't think you normally find them at the store this big, because they don't really let them grow this big. They chop them off when they're smaller like this so that you can use them. But I actually did chop this off and I ate it last night, and it tasted pretty much the same, but they are a little tougher like that. So yeah, we need to trim these guys. But look what happened. What do you think this is here? This grew at the top of our green onion. Some sort of flower or bloom. Maybe it makes seeds for the plants. I don't know. Alright friends, I brought you over to another section. Look at all of these little plants here. What do you think they are? And how do these look different from the previous plants? I don't see any flowers, do you? how do the leaves look different? Okay, let's get down in here. See if you can see anything. Try to guess what you think these are. Let's see. I'm looking for something. I wonder if you can guess what I'm looking for. Oh, here. I have to dig a little. They're not ready. But look, can you see that? What color is that? Can you tell? Can you tell that they're getting orange? What do you think they are? If you guessed carrots, you're correct. We're growing carrots over here. Over here we have some things that are just sprouting. And this is another thing that we actually started from a food scrap in our house. What do you think this is? So this actually started from a cherry tomato. Do you know what a cherry tomato is? I'll put a picture, and I don't have any more in the house right now. But all we did is cut them in half. And if you cut a cherry tomato in half, you can see that there are a bunch of little seeds in there. But we planted it in the ground here with the cherry tomato parts. We didn't even take out the seeds separately. And that kind of gives the seeds some nutrients to start growing this plant. And this is only maybe a week and a half ago. So this is sprouting up really quickly. Maybe you could go, next time you get some groceries from the grocery store, you can get some cherry tomatoes, eat most of them, and then maybe plant a couple. Over here, we started some basil. It says sweet basil. Now these were started from seeds. You can see that there's little sprouts coming up. That's really cool. Alright friends, so that was some of the things from my garden. And I'm thinking maybe you can try this at home if you can get some of those food scraps from fruits and vegetables, or maybe some seeds. You can try this. And I'll put a list of some different fruits and vegetables that you can try this with at home. And you know, you could even try things that aren't on the list and see if it works. Do a little experiment. If you do grow anything, I'd like to see some pictures and let me know. You could try to post them on the Google Classroom. So I'm going to post update photos for you of the progress of these plants so you can keep seeing how they're growing and how they're doing. I'll post them on the Google Classroom. So check it out there, okay? I'll see you soon.